to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner-related videos, DIY tutorials, budget videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I do load a new video. Also, commenting, liking, and sharing this video does help my channel grow and is truly appreciated. So it is that time again where we're going to unstuff, as it were, our cash envelopes / dividers and then stuff them for the upcoming week. So while I have it right in front of me, I'm just going to write my 3 categories and then we'll get started. So let's get some order going on here. So this is my DIY budget planner that I made with some Erin Condren paper, some Happy Planner paper. I've made my own free printable. This is something you can find on my blog. And I can't remember the name. I'll put it up on the screen right now. But this is going to be my traveling savings jar because one of my viewers named it that, and I don't know if it was Nadine or Nicole or Angelina, and those are probably not anything right, but I will put the name, and thank you for naming this. So let's actually just put this here so I don't forget. So this is my traveling savings jar. And the reason why I believe she called it that is because every month I migrate it forward instead of having it static in one place. I mean, the whole reason I put this on disc is because I can move things around. So thank you, Traveling Savings Jar. It has been dubbed. So we ended, or now I'm all discombobulated. So last week we started the week with $40 as we do. $35 was in spending and $5 was put towards work. We have 0 in work. Or no, that's not how this works, Johanna. Focus. So we took all $5. We're ending with 0. And then with spending, we have $17. So we're ending with 17. And I mean, I knew I was doing a budget video. You'd think I'd have this ready, because that just seems like hard math. 35 minus 17 is 18. Okay. Oh, see? Discombobulated. My goodness, what's going on here? We're not ending with a negative, we're ending with a positive. All right, so that, as we like to do, is going to go towards savings. I really should take it off the disc, but this is already a train wreck of a video, so let me just leave it as is. All right, so this comes over here, and we actually had 2 transactions. That was a pretty light week for me, actually. Monday I had the day off, which was the 30th, so I didn't spend any money there. Tuesday the 1st, there was a fundraiser for bento lunches, and my boss bought our department all bento lunches, so thank you, that was delicious. So I didn't spend any money there. Brought in breakfast from home. Wednesday, I did pick up an iced tea from the cafeteria. I've yet to find a good substitute for the iced tea. And again, a pleasure here and there. It's not a bad thing. So, iced tea from the cafeteria. And it is a Thai iced tea, so it is a very specific kind of thing. Oh, and that's from the cafeteria. And that's a little misleading because there's actually 2 sections. This is its own little thing, but I mean, it's in the same location. So that's, I mean, I don't know that you even care, but that's what that is. So that was from spending. and it's 4 and change. I never have any change, so I just $5. And then on Thursday, I got a ride in and picked up some poi donuts, and that was from Cam Bakery. And that was for the office. Oh, see? I'm just so off today. Cam Bakery, and that was spending, and that was $13 cash and cash. So that finishes that out. I'm really enamored of this purple. The whole reason I like mild liners is because they are not fluorescent, but I think this purple is absolutely gorgeous. Seems completely random, but seems like that's the kind of day it's gonna be. And this is actually Sunday the 6th. Yesterday was the 5th, yeah. So we're going to move to savings. So we can zero this out. And then we'll add in when we stuff, so that one's good. And then for work, I had put $5 in that category to pick up coffee cream, because we're not out, but we are running low. But I did go to Walmart this morning, but what I purchased, I put on a credit card intentionally because I wanted to. But then on my way to work, I picked up breakfast. So that's the money that I used here. And really, it's just because when I opened my wallet, that was the first I saw, because really, I should have taken it from the spending category. But I went to Mickey D's and picked up breakfast. I'd actually like to go other places, but that is the most convenient, because there's other places in the area, but it's like 2 or 3 blocks away from my bus stop, so I was not feeling that. That was McD's, and that was from work, and that was actually 4 and some change. So I have a little bit of change in my wallet. And that closes out the week. We only had the 3 transactions. So let's get that in order. And what do we do next? Oh, so we are going to move some money. So we're going into week 2. So we're going to take out week 2, and we'll divvy that up in just a minute. Maybe it's because I just had lunch a little while ago and my brain is just completely fuzzy, but it's really weird that I can't talk. All right, so this is our excess. I'm going to add in the 17. So today is the 6th, and that's $17. So we are already past our halfway mark for our savings goal, which is fantabulous. And I want to keep my money in order, so I'll put this on the 1s, and then the 5, and then the 10. And so that's 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, yep, $57. That goes back in here. We still have that money that we talked about in the September recap. I have to take that to the bank, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. And then this goes in here. This is also another DIY project because I do fund my weekly cash envelopes with the last paycheck of the previous month. For me, this just makes the most sense to divvy it up and keep it organized, and this never leaves the house, so it's not like I can tap into it if I happen to run out of cash. I don't have this actual system in my shop, but I do have some of these pocket envelopes in there if you are interested. Although again, for the holiday season and coming into the new year, I might make a few of these and see, if people are interested in purchasing them. All right, enough for the sales pitch. Now we're going to divvy up, and I think we'll actually do the same. From toiletries, I can't think of anything that I'm going to need, so we're going to just hold off on that. Yeah, because I'm almost out of hairspray, but I picked one up. Well, there's one in the bathroom, so I don't know when that was, but there's a backup there, so I'm good there. And all my other toiletries, I'm good. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to need anything there. So we're going to put money in, and we'll do the exact same breakup. So add in $35. And this is a regular full work week, so that'll be interesting to see how the spending goes. So we'll break that up. 35. And then again, since I do need coffee cream, I'll put $5 here. And there's no reason for me to highlight between the weeks or the months. I like how it looks. And I have to tell you, for a while now, I've been thinking about stopping these budget videos. I think I've gotten somewhat of a handle, at least where my money's going. And that was probably the biggest lesson for this year, because I had an idea, but just tracking it on a weekly basis really has given me a focus on what my money's going to, and especially these last few months, what some of my triggers are. I thought, well, I don't really do budgeting like people do, so I don't fully show everything just because of my own comfort levels, and I don't have all of the categories and all of the envelopes, and it's just, I've got 3 things. I usually have between 3 and 7 transactions a week. I didn't see how this is valuable to anyone, again, since I think I've got a bit of a handle on at least where the money's going out. But I've gotten some really good comments, and I'm kind of doing this for YouTube, really, ultimately, because it holds me accountable. Because if I do things just on my own, more often than not, I'm not going to do them, because I can be focusing on other things than something from my own personal satisfaction. I don't know where this video is going, but I want you guys to know that I do really appreciate when you leave me, just especially when it comes to the budgeting side of the things, just really encouraging and supportive comments. I read them all, and I do try to reply in a timely fashion. But with the other things that I do with the tutorials and the planning and whatnot, I love the comments, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do. With the budgeting one, there's this bit of insecurity, because I'm doing this to try to get better with my whole debt situation, and I know that I'm not where I need to be or where I want to be. And so last week when I talked about the comparison game, it's really about the budgeting side of what I'm doing here on YouTube, just because, just because. So I wanted to thank you guys for that, because it's been on my mind for a while. I'm going to keep pressing on. I know I'm going to do this through the end of the year. How we're going to go into 2020, I've yet to decide, but that's a problem for another day. This ended up being way longer and scattered and just whatever than I had intended it to be, but I had a delicious lunch of leftovers from dinner last night, which is absolutely delightful. So maybe a full belly means a scattered mind. I don't know. All right, guys. So how did your week 1 of your spending go? I'd love to know. Leave a comment in the comment section below. As always, thank you so much for following me on this journey. And as always, aloha.